Here's a true story based on real events. This is not a story, not her real name. Hey, I'm not out of nowhere. I was fired without any warning. Or reasonable, 'cause from the company where I'd worked for years. It hit me like a bolt of lightning out of the blue. I couldn't accept being treated so unfairly. I complained and asked what I did wrong. But everyone stayed silent, no one wanted to explain. I even took it up with the top management. But all I got was more silence. Their behavior was beyond strange, in the end. I had no choice but to leave the company I had been loyal to for over a decade. In the parking lot, I broke down. Crying my heart out, all those emotions came rushing in. And I still couldn't accept what happened. Then, suddenly, someone tapped my shoulder. It was Erlen. The secretary. Erlen explained everything, apparently. Someone had spread a bunch of lies about me to the higher-ups. I was completely framed. She told me the person who had gone out of their way to slander me was none other than my own manager and their crew. It felt like being struck by lightning all over again. How could it be? My manager, the very person who set me up, was supposed to be my close friend. I never would have believed that my own friend would be behind my firing. Long story short, the next day, I started searching online for job openings with my years of experience. Several companies were interested in hiring me. That's when strange things started happening. Every time I had an interview lined up, I'd get into some kind of accident that prevented me from going, no matter what. I'd end up missing the interview and losing the opportunity. I didn't give up, kept looking for jobs. But the same thing kept happening. I'd have some accident and miss the interview. After so many interviews and bizarre incidents, I finally got a job offer from a reputable company. That October, on my first day at the new job, I was ready to start fresh. Everything was fine in the morning, but around 10, the HR person came up to me and said they had to let me go because there were no openings. Shocked and confused, I called my friend Kia. Her dad happens to know a lot about the supernatural. I told him everything that had happened. He sat in silence for a moment, then finally said that someone had bad intentions toward me. Out of jealousy. This person wanted to harm me, block my career opportunities, and mess with my luck. At that moment, the only person that came to mind was my former friend. How could she do this to me? I asked for a description of the person who wanted to harm me, and he replied that I already knew who it was, that it was someone very, very close to me at my old job.